There was a boy who went to Vietnam to fight. He called up his father Thursday and he says, Dad, I arrived in California from Vietnam, the army base. I can come home on Monday. Wow, son, amazing. Dad, one request. My best friend in my platoon, he stepped on a mine. He lost an arm. He lost 2 legs. He has no family. We're best friends. Can I bring him home with me? Take care of him. Father says, son, that would be a big mistake. You know, we're going to be nice to him on the outside, but inside we're going to resent him. He's going to make our lives miserable. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be very difficult. He says, Dad, I promise you, you're going to love this boy. He is the sweetest, brightest, most charming kid in the world. You're going to love him. He says, son, I don't have a doubt that I'm going to love him. But internally, I'm going to hate him. Internally, I'm going to be miserable because he's living in my home. This is not my responsibility. It's the government's responsibility. They will put him in a home that can help him. They will pay for him. You can go visit him. We don't want such a person in our home. It's really not going to work. Your mother and your father are going to despise it. I'm telling you the truth. He says, Daddy, thank you. Hung up the phone. So that Sunday, the father gets a call. It was the police. The police said that there was a soldier who came back from Vietnam and he took his life over the weekend. He jumped off a roof. They think he may be related to him. If he could come identify the body. So he came and he identified the body. It was his son. And he saw that his son was missing the arm and the 2 legs. His son was not talking about his best friend. He was talking about himself. This is a story someone sent to me. I'm not here to judge anybody in the world, especially not a person who has his own challenges. And as the Mishnah says, never judge anybody until you reach their space. But this story taught me a lesson, and I'll tell you what it is. Sometimes we're ready to accept the children that look like the children we hoped we're going to have. We're ready to accept our loved ones as long as they fit into the mold of what my student, my child, my grandchild, my daughter, my son, my teenager is going to look like. As long as you fit into that mold, I'm here for you. I love you. I'll do everything for you. I'll pay for your yeshiva. I'll pay for your college. I'll pay for your university. I'll marry you off. I'll pay for you to learn in kollel for 29 and a half years. As long as you look like the one that I need you to look like. So I could sit down and say, I have nachas from you. The moment my child looks different, the moment my child is on a different journey, suddenly the worst in us comes out. I have no space for you. Some parents will throw their children out of their homes. Some parents will keep their children in their homes, but they will resent them and they will have only a negative attitude towards them. But there comes a time in your life when I say to you, ask not what your child can do for you. Ask what you can do for your child. And ask not how everything fits into your picture or my picture. My question has to be, how do I transcend my comfort zones and say, I'm going to be here for you? I know it hurts, and I know it's painful, and I know it's not the journey I wanted, and I know it's not the journey that I expected. But let me tell you something, my dear friends. If you go on this journey, it's not only your child who will be saved, you will also be saved. It's not only your child who will find a new life. As hard as it is to believe, you will also discover a part of yourself and a part of God that you never knew about.
Watch the full class at theyeshiva.net.